Alright, everybody, quick question. Anybody know who that guy is? Me either. He just worked on the car. We'll just let him have it. Go on. Just kidding. We're back up here. We're actually going to do some work on the Mustang today. Or the Fastback. We don't call it a Mustang because that's insulting to the car. But this here is my Uncle Mark. He's the guy that does all the embroidering and the lasering on the hats. I don't have one of mine on right now. But no butts. We're not allowed to say butts. Vivo gets mad about butt. Car is going to get worked on today. It is not the most clean looking surface, but we're going to clean that up and put the new heads on. New head gaskets, new rockers. What else we get new? Oh,
everything.
If we get that far, everything pretty much it came off the engine except for new exhaust manifolds.
Entire top ends, all of it.
Yeah, but intake manifold different. No, we got something. Anyway, new top end. Complete new top ends going on the car. So we're just going to do a lot of time lapsing for you guys today. And clean this up and pull these little areas out. Put new ones in. Put new stuff on. Go to town. We'll bring it to attention.
That's what mine looks like. Trigger valves in the new heads.
So we're busting out the stud kit for it. We did get studs, not head bolts, so we get a little bit tighter clampage. Hey, I need that.
Oh, see?
I gotta show them the camera. Come on.
I don't need it.
So, first things first, you can look at these little valves that are on there. Little guys, big guys, a lot more shine. And these are aluminum heads compared to the old school ones. And then compared to just regular washers, these ones seat in there a little bit. So that is pretty nifty. Go ahead and get this stud set in there and go to town. Got all the studs, the new tappets in there, alignments are all good. Deck surface is nice and cleaned up. Checked it, everything seems square, so we are going to proceed forward. This big old gasket kit, new head gaskets, going to throw those on there, and then put the heads on.
In the front are closed. Yes, we got it.
Got it?
Can you see the holes for me? Right there? Yep. Look at the box.
Sure.
Coated in dust. What the hell? The ones have been sitting around forever. Yeah. What's I tell you right there?
They're a little long.
No, look at where it's sitting. Come over here and look at it.
A little not lined up.
It's on the push rod, but it's not.
Yeah.
It should be there, right?
So we got to move that thing.
Yeah.
So we need that.
So these things are probably not even tight. So we need one of these for alignment. We need a socket to loosen that.
What size?
I think it's 5/8. Hole so nothing falls in there.
Tight.
All the way. Align it with this guy right here. Out there, he's getting worried. You got it permanently tight?
Yeah.
Oops. Get on there. There you go, it's lined up.
Big old learning curve right here. Each one of these, that's your alignment for your push tubes. And they have to be set so your rocker arm hits right on top of the valve. And those things, every time you tighten that holder, they move all over the place. So yeah, that took a little while. That took over an hour to get all those things adjusted. But they're all adjusted. We're gonna put a new water pump on it while we're here. But we gotta clean off all the goop that the that a shade tree mechanic put on there. Make it look a little better because this one's getting a little rusty. She's a little ragged out. But yeah, both heads on there. She's looking good. It's a shame we got to cover up that Iron Man gold. But alrighty, day 2. Back at it over here. Mustang project is underway. We had to go clean some parts off and we had to go buy some new parts. Getting a new water pump and continue with assembly. And then we bead blasted some of this stuff over here. Check out this intake manifold. Looks brand new. Nice and clean. New water pump. And we got some parts that we painted. But yeah, she's starting to definitely looks a little bit more of a beast with that on there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this cracking and continue with assembly, and maybe today we'll warm up because it's snowing outside, or it snowed outside. Yep, we got snow. And the blazer's out here running. Yeah. Hang on, we'll fire it a little. We'll rev it up a little bit here for you guys, because this just sounds too cool. Oh yeah. Let's get back to work on that car. All right, enough horsing around. Let's go ahead and get this car in the forward direction of assembly. Yeah?
Yep.
Well, we ran into a little bit of a problem, unforeseen. The valve covers that we got don't fit. It looks pretty snazzy except for one problem. These valve covers, I guess they're for a stock replacement, but we have aftermarket rockers and they're roller rockers and all that good mess underneath there. So they kind of rub a little bit right here, and the bolt holes won't line up because this one's even real bad over here. Look at that one. Can't even see the bolt, the hole in there. Where's it at? It's way up there. Hitting all kinds of goodies. Can't slide it, into position because it's hitting everything in the inside. So these that thing definitely an obstruction, but everything else, so we're gonna have to call Summit and figure that out. Don't hurt nothing, get back on there, bud. For safekeeping though. I mean, it does look pretty snazzy having that on there. But for today, intake manifold is on, valve lash is set, and going to do a little water pump action, see if we can get all this junk back on the front. And we need to get we need to get bolts for something, and then something else, and then something else. What else we need?
Spark plugs?
Oh yeah, Mark got the wrong spark plugs. Yeah, about that. Yeah, Mark got the wrong ones. Yeah. Yeah, dang. Alright, so it's very exciting to have the Mustang project actually show some progress in getting somewhat complete. We're running into snags every day on it. We've worked 2 pretty solid days, 1 full day and about half to 3/4 day, having to go get parts, cleaning parts, and it seems like I have no idea how many times this engine's been taken apart before, but you know, bolts don't match. You know, we got a bolt that's been replaced with a bigger bolt, longer bolt. So it's one step at a time. But the valve covers, we did call Summit, and they are going to send us the ones that will actually fit, and we got to return these. And how that works is you call Summit, you tell them everything you want to put on the car. So for these rocker arms, they're obviously sticking up higher than the stock ones. They should throw a code in their computer system showing that these valve covers that they sent with the package of stuff we got wouldn't have worked. But after we called them and pointed that out to them, they're like, "Oh well, gosh dang, that shouldn't have happened. We shouldn't have made that mistake." So we didn't get the cool ones that say 289 on it. The only ones that really fit this either say Shelby or some other Ford Racing stuff. So we just went with Ford Racing because I mean, you're not really going to be racing this thing, but it's definitely not a Shelby. We didn't want to give the idea that we're a phony. But hopefully this car will be it should be a lot better now that it'll have some compression and some valves not being burnt. But this is part 1. I'll have to make a part 2 out of this because it's getting stretched out and I want to get this video out to you guys. But that's going to end this one for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that buttons, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, you know the drill. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.